So the next question is, what does Rule 35 have to do with eliminating mandatory minimums in federal criminal cases? Well, Rule 35 is a provision of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure that provides for a sentence reduction in exchange for the substantial assistance in the investigation or prosecution of another person. Rule 35 is one of two motions that is contemplated by 18 U.S.C. Section 3553E, which allows a judge to reduce a sentence without regard to any otherwise applicable mandatory minimum. So what this means is that if a defendant is charged under a statute that requires a judge and doesn't give the judge discretion to sentence to a mandatory minimum, 10 years, for example, if a person qualifies under Rule 35 in Section 3553E, then the judge can go back to the original sentencing guideline range for that defendant, which may be well below that 10-year mandatory minimum, start at that point, and then take additional levels off. The result for defendants in this situation is often that a sentence that would otherwise have been 10 years because of the mandatory minimum now becomes 7 years, 6 years, or even 5 years, depending on what the new reduced guideline range is. So if your loved one cooperated, like 85% of defendants do in federal criminal cases, but did not receive the sentence reduction that they were promised for their help, it's important that you contact an attorney who knows how to handle Rule 35 specifically and has significant experience in that area. Otherwise, chances are pretty good that you'd never get anything different than the 10 years or the 15 years or the 20 years or the mandatory life that your loved one may have received. So if you'd like to discuss your loved one's situation with me, do feel free to call. My name is Chad Van Cleave. My number is 512-693-9529. That's 512-693-9-LAW.